So Yan2295 retweeted a picture from GTA NF, no fucks given. This guy, and he originally tweeted out high-res version 4K of the DLC pictures. And if we click on the first one, we can check out a few more details because we can zoom in a lot better. And of course everything's 4K. Dude, you need some Botox. Everything's high res and a little bit better. So we can see the electronics over here a lot more pronounced. We also looks like we have some vodka. Along with some iFruit phones. So again, I think this is just stuff that you have stashed in your area for purpose of reselling. And let's go over here. This says silver. So is that just a box? Maybe a box of like silver ingots that you stole from one of the banks or something like that, safety deposit boxes, who knows. And then this is what kind of caught my eye, was we got a little bit better picture. I'm trying to zoom in here. So it's a little distorted, but zoomed in a little bit, we can clearly see 3 buildings. 1, 2, and 3. So, like I was saying before, I think this is definitely in that Maze Bank area. I'm thinking that this is, the 3 buildings are like this weird glass building, and I'll show a picture here, or a video here of me flying around that area. So anyway, that's kind of my thoughts on what these 3 buildings are. Still kind of hard to tell, but you know, these 4K video, these 4K whatchamajiggers photos, that's the word, have really helped. And then there's another photo here, not this one, car, yeah, okay, fine. The one where everybody's sneaking around by the airplane. And a gentleman of Mr. Jacob Williams, aka Mr. Base God, AK-47, asked me a question about a weapon that he saw in one of the screenshots, the one here that I'm showing. And to me it looks like the special carbine, which is something we obviously have in the game already. I'll show a little video of me playing around with it, and you can check it out for yourself. But I'm pretty sure that that's not a new weapon, unfortunately. But who knows what the trailer next week will show, and more details to come next week, as Rockstar has stated. So, good question, though, because I wasn't sure at first either. So we already talked about the little reflection over here, and where I think that's going to be. Now I want to move on to talk about the dots on the screen that we can see in the video, in the screenshot here. Now that it's been some time, apparently some guy on the GTA forums, this guy right here, this happy little panda, I think that's a red panda, isn't it? I didn't know, but he's so cute. WildBrick142, posted, so I went around to all the places pointed out on the map in the screenshot. So again, he's referring to this photo here. Let's just move that guy right there. So you can see it's kind of a mix between warehouses, a lot of warehouses. So I'm guessing that this is where you would hide or stash your stuff. I'm guessing they're secondary warehouses. But then what kind of confuses me is, if we keep scrolling down here, maybe that area over there, there's really no warehouses in this area. These look more like apartments, as well as this area. as well as this area. I don't see where like a warehouse maybe back like in that area, but like I mean this is definitely like a hotel. Maybe a couple of those areas. I'm not sure. Then if this, and then we go back to warehouses. So I'm guessing this is places where you can stash stuff because apparently there's been no kind of, hey, this is right by the blow up 2 mission. But there's, as you saw in the other screenshot, this one, I mean, this is obviously a location of of where the cargo or the plane is, and we don't see any kind of location like that on here on these screenshots that this very nice gentleman took. So I'm guessing that I was wrong. I don't think that this photo is showing drop locations, but maybe locations of warehouses. But since he's kind of looking at it, I'm guessing it's where other guys, like other players' houses are. Maybe you can rob them, because I think they did kind of mention that you'll be fighting between you and everybody else, so maybe it's something like that. It's really hard to tell. I mean, we don't have a whole lot of information, so who knows. And another thing that was pointed out on Twitter was the paintings in the background. Now, I did notice these, but I didn't notice... Actually, before I start highlighting, let me zoom in. I kind of noticed these guys on the ground, but I didn't notice all of this on the ground. Now, if you ask me, that looks like electronics back here. These boxes. Someone was saying that they look like Samsung boxes or something like that. So, I don't know. Does this count as your warehouse slash headquarters, or is it just kind of display stuff that just kind of lays around? It's not really a dynamic or interactive thing. But these dots on here is got lots of people asking questions. Again, maybe they're just locations, or maybe they're pickup locations. Maybe you go to these warehouses, you buy from these guys, and you buy from them when they're selling, and then you stash it yourself. So yeah, that's kind of that with that.